Good morning everyone, happy Monday and welcome to Hunky Dory TV for another brand new week full of crafty goodness. My name is Natalie, I'm going to be your host for this hour, but I'm not alone. Emily is with us today in the producer station. Good morning Emily.
Good morning, Natalie.
Did you have a good weekend?
Fantastic weekend, thank you.
And over in the demonstration station, she does have a sore throat, so we do have to bear with her. But she's doing okay. She's doing okay. Bex is with us this morning.
Good morning, everyone. Oh, that sounded really sad, didn't it? I feel really well. I've just clearly
just got a little bit of
just a little bit. Absolutely.
We've all been down a little bit this week, though, haven't we?
We have.
I was down last week. It's just that it's getting to that point of the year.
Yeah, it is.
Where we're all just a little bit icky.
Yeah,
but it's okay.
it is.
We're still here. We're still having lots and lots of fun. And today is no different because we've got a brand new concept card for you, which is absolutely awesome. You loved it yesterday, so I'm sure you're going to love it when we launch it with you today. But before we get to that, let's have a look at this week's Win It Weekly. It's a super awesome Win It Weekly this week because we're giving away 4 of our watercolour pencils. Now this is an awesome prize. If you've got these already, you will know how absolutely fantastic they are. They come in a little wrap, which you can see. You've got all your pencils within here. It rolls out so you can craft on the go. If you're someone who likes to paint and draw, you're going to be able to take this along with you. And then all of your pencils, and there's so many in here, all of your pencils, I've got it the wrong way around. Look at this.
Oh, pretty.
It is a delightful prism of colour in here. All of these are going to be 4 people's. However, you need to answer this question to be with a chance of winning. We need to like, share and comment What is considered good luck in autumn? A, eating squash. B, saluting, that says saluting, right? Saluting a squirrel. I had to double check because I was like, really? Or C, catching a falling leaf. Now I think I know the answer to this question because I have heard it somewhere else. But what do you think is considered good luck? Eating squash. I do love butternut squash curry. Very, very good. Or just roasted, like in a roasted vegetable medley.
Oh, yeah.
I know, I'm quite fancy, you know. Saluting a squirrel. I mean, I don't think a squirrel would stay long enough still for you to actually be able to salute them. Or C, catching a falling leaf. Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows? Get your answers in, and 4 people will be winning these fantastic watercolour pencils on Friday's show. Okay, let's have a look at the incredible Savannah surprise concept cards. These are absolutely incredible, and as always we are going to give you everything you need to be able to make these up. These Savannah surprise concept cards are £14.99, which is an incredible price because it works out at just over £1 per card to be able to make all of these up. But that's going to come down in price if you are a diamond member. Look at that price, £13.49 for these incredible concept cards, and they are absolutely beautiful. As always, you're going to get your full instruction sheets included in here with photographs for being able to help you with making these up. Then we have your 4 incredibly beautiful designs. The first being the absolutely stunning lion. We've gone really sort of autumnal with these because we've got beautiful dried flowers in here across all 4 designs. Beautiful floral imagery, and the sentiments are amazing. We've got be brave, just for you, wild about you, and every single one comes with a beautiful handmade just for you tag. So you're going to get 3 of each of these designs, which allows you to make 12 cards in total. And then following that, you're going to get these beautiful gatefold card blanks to pop in your designs. And the sentiments on here are just as stunning, really uplifting. We've got you are braver than you believe and stronger than you know. I absolutely love this because it's just going to uplift anyone going through anything at the moment. Then we've got your gorgeous elephant. This one is so beautiful in that gorgeous olive green shade with the beautiful white blooms included. Your sentiments on this one are get well soon, many happy returns, sending a great big hug. And then on your sort of card blank here, the sentiment is so beautiful. It says, you make the world a better place just by being you. So sweet. You've also got a little sort of band on this side as well. These are all foiled and die cut for you, so we just have to pop these out to make them up. Then we have your 3rd design, which is the gorgeous zebra with the most beautiful patterns throughout the artwork here. Some more sentiments, which mean these are perfect for mixing and matching. Enjoy your day, you are the best, go wild, it's your birthday. So you can really see how these are going to work for so many different occasions, and who doesn't love animals, especially wildlife like this. Dream big, have great adventures, and let your light shine bright. They are really nice affirmations, and I just think that this is going to really uplift anyone at any point of the year. This one is absolutely stunning. It has those gorgeous giraffes in there, that beautiful burnt orange textured background to go alongside this one as well. We've got my special friend, the one I love. It's time to celebrate, and handmade especially for you. Absolutely incredible designs here, and they look amazing. Shall we show you how they come together, because it's so fun. Life is a journey, stand tall and enjoy the ride is your sentiment on this one. Really, really fun and so easy to put together. So you've got everything you need there to make your 12 cards, and then you're going to get your envelopes, because of course we want you to have everything to be able to make these and put them together and send them off all in one. And look at how these turn out. They are absolutely stunning. You can see there how your little band works. This lifts off the top, and then your Savannah surprise is just waiting inside, and you've got this gorgeous sort of shutter effect in the center, which leads you to that wonderful artwork within the middle there. You've got so many beautiful artworks, and you can just see how beautiful these all look when they're put together. This is your lion design. Look at this. It's such a simple yet absolutely striking design that we've got here. Our lovely Claire designed these in the design team, and she has done an amazing job.
They really
with
are
this
incredible,
one.
aren't they?
We love all of them. So let me just, oh, I'm a little bit stuck. There we go. Take that one off there. Here's your giraffes.
That grand reveal is just everything, isn't it?
It is going to just make people stop and think, how on earth have you done that? Because we know how you've done it.
Yeah.
You've got the instructions, but no one else is going to know how you've put this together and just how easy it was to create. And then your final one, look at that.
Wow.
It is so stunning with that gorgeous zebra on there. So that is today's launch product. Your concept cards are our Savannah surprise. You're going to be able to create 12 of these as is, but there is so much room for making incredible designs with this one. There's one other thing that you need to get your hands on to be able to make these up, and if you've got this one thing and you get your concept cards, you will not need anything else. That is everything you need to be able to make them up, and we've got them on an absolutely phenomenal deal. If you want to get your hands on our ultra high tack tape mega buy, this contains 10 rolls of our 5x3mm, 10 rolls in total, sorry. You've got 5 of our 3mm width and 5 of our 6mm width. Absolutely perfect. You can see it there in all of its glory. All of this is coming home to you guys. Look at that price.
I love our high tack tape.
Look at that price.
It is incredible, isn't it?
This is amazing. And let's see, is it, I think it's 5 meters. 5 meters on each reel. So you're getting 50 meters of high tack tape there for $9.99. And not only for using with this product, but you know, Christmas is coming round. We're going to be constructing things. If it's not cards, it's going to be gifts. And you want to make sure that they're not going to fall apart.
Yeah, 100%. It will just stand the test of time, this tape, doesn't it?
It is an absolute essential. And what a phenomenal price that is. £9.99 for all of those. Okay. Becca,
yeah.
Can we show everyone how easy this is to
Yes.
put together? Because it is.
It really is.
So
absolutely.
quick.
Honestly, I took this home to like practice, and I was like, you know what? I actually don't even need to practice this. And I showed it to David, like my hubby at home, and I was like, oh, just look at this card. And I gave it to him to take the band off and do the reveal. And he was like, wow, that's so clever. I can't believe you've made that. And he didn't know. And then I think I caught the back end of your show and you made one as well, and he went, that's a kit, isn't it? And he would have genuinely been fooled that I'd have made it.
You've done it.
Yeah. And I was like, I nearly had you then. And that's it. They're just going to be so impressive for your recipient.
But this is also the great thing about our concept card kits, is that we've given you the tools here. Like I said yesterday, you can take these and you can either save one of the 12 images, or you could use these as templates and sort of draw them out onto some A4 card stock. And you can be recreating these cards yourself using kits, just by sort of copying these mechanisms. So not only do they make absolutely fantastic tools, but they're also great learning tools for anyone who's wanting to you know, sort of understand kinetic cards and how they work and how to put them together.
Oh, definitely. It really gives you that confidence, doesn't it? Especially as you are starting your journey to make these really, really clever, fun cards. and absolutely just amaze all your friends and family. So we pressed out our card blank from the sheet. We're going with this gorgeous, handsome lion. And then I've also popped out these 2 pieces from the topper sheet, and they've got this lovely grass detail on here. I've also gone in with my high tack tape, and you can see these tabs are actually scored for you. So no need to do any scoring or trimming or anything like that. They're just literally, you can just bend them back with your fingers. I've popped a little bit of high tack tape on there. So I'm just going to get my 3-in-1 tool, and what we're going to do is we're going to stick those onto the sides of our gatefold here. So I'm just really gently going to just trim them off. They're exactly the same, and what you'll notice on your card blanks is...
I thought you were going to stick it on.
No, I nearly did then. No. What you'll notice is you've got the tabs ready made, and I actually think that's so helpful.
It's so helpful.
I probably would have stuck it on that other side, and I was like, no.
And not only that, but like the shape of the tab is there, so you know exactly which way round to stick it.
Yeah, you can line it up.
And also, if those elements weren't there, you might not get that perfect reveal when you open up the card, so it's really handy that we've added those elements in for you.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to save you a lot of time and a lot of messing. Obviously, you can see those are now perfectly straight, so we're just going to tuck one into the other, and as you can see, our reveal's starting to come together, isn't it? Okay, so next up, we're going to take the circular aperture panel out, which again has got that floral detail. We're going to pop out our wonderful lion and pop him to one side, and again we're just going to pop these tabs down and stick some more high tack tape on. So I'm just going to pop that on either of these. Ooh. And then we'll just stick that, and that goes in the middle of your card, and again it just frames that wonderful sort of image there for you, that central panel. It really focuses the eye in.
And it hides sort of like the magic of the card, doesn't it?
It certainly does, yeah, absolutely. So I'm just going in just round the middle, lining it up with the top of my card blank and my lion, those 4 corners there. And then just do the same with your other tabs. So again, just popping that tape off. Okay, and then again just lining that up with the bottom of my card, and then as you can see you've got that wonderful sort of camera effect.
Amazing.
It really is fabulous, isn't it? So that's our card pretty much finished. We're just going to finish by taking our little wrap, bending along those score lines. Again, they're already done for you and it is sized perfectly to match. And again, we're just going to pop one little more piece of our trusty red tape on this. And then stick that together. Again, you've got this beautiful border detail, so it's really easy to line up perfectly just along those white lines, and then that is our wrap around all done. So I'm going to squeeze that over the front of my card, just nice and gently. That's absolutely perfect. And then we can actually get on with the really fun part and add our toppers on. So we're going to go back in with that wonderful lion. And like I say, we'll just pop him on the front of our belly band of our card, and then that will hide that join. Not that it's, you know, it's very subtle anyway, but it's definitely just a neater finish to just hide that. So I'm just popping them straight onto there, and then I don't go over on my topper. And then look how many you get to choose from. Isn't it incredible? You're going to have some of these left over if you're frugal.
Oh yeah, you really, really will.
So let's go for Be Brave, and just for you. We've got our Wild About You, which we're going to save for another card, and we've got our 2 lion images. That's already a card there with some spare pattern paper
Definitely.
or anything like that, anything that you've got left over. And we're going to take our Handmade Just For You as well. So I'm going to grab these little circular ones. I'm going to trim off the pips because they are a little bit proud.
Good morning to everyone who's joining us today. Lots of lovely comments about these concept cards. Miriam said, I admit I'm not a fan of a concept card, but this blew my mind. I'm totally won over.
That's it.
And Carol said, I agree. I've always wanted to make a card like this and I thought it was too difficult. Well, that is where these concept cards really shine bright, don't they? Because they are so simple to put together and everyone can make them.
That's it, exactly. I watched Kat make one of these like from scratch ages before we launched this, and I was like, oh, that's something that I really must get round to try. And honestly, I haven't, because I just can't. Whereas like this just allows you to do it in absolute minutes.
And the artwork is just so stunning.
Yeah,
it's
that's
a
it.
really nice selection of beautiful animals and then these gorgeous sort of natural dried florals.
Yeah, definitely. I think all those natural colours, they really go with the theme of like the animal kingdom, don't they? So we're going to go to the back of our card, and again, look how beautifully this is. You've got that watercolour animal on there. Every single space has been filled absolutely beautifully. So we're going to pop our handmade just for you on there. Again, you can embellish further with your gemstones or your ribbons, but that is how easy, absolutely minutes to make. We're just going to squeeze this band over our topper here at the top. Nice and simple. And then again, we'll give it one more little open to reveal that wonderful animal.
It's so majestic.
It really is.
Absolutely stunning. And if you are loving this concept card kit just as much as we are, but you're thinking, well, that's cool, but we know you guys like to do something different with it. And what are the different types of things that we can make with this kit? Well, let me show you, because there's been some fantastic makes here using elements of the kit completely differently. This gorgeous card here, Beck's created with all the elements in, bringing some of the Duo Design paper pads in that match those colorways just perfectly. And we've got another one here. And I think this one's such a great way of showcasing how you can use all of those different elements, cut into your card blank, take them into sort of like little element strips and recreate the design here completely differently. Taking off one side of this element and creating a gorgeous half front card with this design, and this is actually using the card blank the other way around, so you've still got the gorgeous artwork on the reverse as well. It's so clever. This one here again has been transformed, added onto a little bit of mirror, created as a fold back. It's so cleverly done. And I like this one as well. Completely changing, keeping the gatefold design, but sort of cutting into this and making a different shape card, adding a little bit of coordinating adorable scoreable into that, and using those really nice circular images there to create that gorgeous design down the centerpiece. But you can make larger cards as well, like this 8x8 card with all of those different panel ideas on, and these are all from that collection. You can see we've got that middle section here, we've got the edge here, and then the middle of your card has been cut down onto this panel, and then this has been added onto some of the rustic charm Duo Design paper pad. It is such a great mix to be able to create this. Maybe you've got some of our floral adorable scoreable. This one works perfectly with the gorgeous zebra there. And also we can create cards where we're mixing and matching all of those animals together, like this one with those beautiful sort of 3 window design that we have here on this gorgeous card. And again, using that with your Duo Design papers to really make different shaped size cards. So there's so much you can do with this when you've got this home. Not only can you make those gorgeous shutter cards, but we can also sort of use our kit completely differently to make some really fun cards with all of these different added elements to it. Our concept cards are something that we absolutely love at Hunky Dory, and one that we recently launched, which has done so well, is our Wings of Wonder. Now this one is another gorgeous selection. You have the beautiful Paramount on here, and this card opens up in such a beautiful way. This one again only £13.49 if you are in the club. This makes 12 cards. You've got 6 different designs in this one, and you're going to be able to make 2 of each. So if you want to get your hands on that one, we've still got those available, and they make the best cards. I absolutely love the way that this has been designed. Oops, let's move this out the way. So this is your concept card of this beautiful A6 card. You've got that gorgeous pyramage on the front, and then it opens up and reveals your beautiful artwork, and then you've got space as well to write your message on. Again, all of these come with envelopes, so that's just one of the designs there. We have another one here.
Oh, they look so good, don't they?
Great colourways, and so different from the new one that we've brought to you today, and that's what's amazing about these. And again, you can use these completely differently, because we could be making beautiful easel cards like this one with the puffins on, or you could just be taking that front panel, trimming it away and adding it onto another size card, or taking all of them apart separately and just making a flat card like this one.
That one's so clever, especially because you'll have all your pyramage topper to use on another project as well.
Yeah,
super
we are
handy.
really making the most out of all the beautiful artwork that we're receiving in this one. So if you want to get your hands on this, you absolutely can do. It's our Wings of Wonder concept card collection, and that's just £14.99. Okay, Becca. Oh, I'll show it. Should we show another one? Let's show another one.
Are we showing another one?
Okay,
okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We have another one.
We can show another one.
And this one is probably a real favourite. This one has sold so well. It is our butterfly window concept cards. Now these are truly stunning. We have that beautiful butterfly on here. You've got an acetate butterfly sat on top of there as well. There's so much dimension in this. But then when you open it up,
it just pops up
and reveals this gorgeous card. It is truly, truly stunning. We've got another one here in the green colourway. Oh,
they're just so special, aren't they?
It is fantastic. And then again, this one folds down flat, and you do have an extra sort of band to close this down so you can post it. But absolutely stunning detail. And the acetate butterfly on the front is just beautiful. Again, you can be changing this up and making completely different things with it. We've got a different type of easel here using that element. We've got a selection here just using your butterflies and some of those circle apertures that get removed from your card blanks. This one you can make 12 cards, and again you've got 6 beautiful designs as seen here on the bottom of your card blank. Really beautiful colorways. You're going to be able to make 2 of each of those designs, and as always your full photograph instructions are on the reverse. So some great selections. We have even more on the website as well, including some Christmas ones. So if you're still in the Christmas spirit, if you need really quick cards, then have a look at all of our concept cards over on the website. It's hunkydorycrafts.co.uk. Okay, Becca.
Okay, so we're going to go with the Wings of Wonder, and shall we do... We've got another one. We've got a Savannah surprise one coming up at the end of the show, which is a quirky make. So with this one, should we do quirky or as is? What do we think?
It's up to you.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
Well, we can either do a fold back, really funky with like all the panels and the pyramage toppers, or we can just make it as is. They're quite similar cards.
Okay.
So tell you what, I'll sort of try and do both.
Okay.
So I'm going to take some gold mirror. I've cut it down already just before we came on air. So I'll give you guys the measurements. I've kind of measured it to be the same sort of size as these panels. So these, once you cut them down, I'll show you the sheet as is, are about just under 2 inches, which is so good because it's nice and round for scoring. And then they're about just under the sort of 5.5 mark in height as well. So I've cut my mirror down to 8 by 5.5. So I'm going to score at 2 and I'm going to score at 4. As always with mirror, I'm going to score on the reverse for just a lot simpler scoring. So we're going to have that as our sort of fold back mechanism. And it's absolutely beautiful, and it just means that I don't have to use any ink me or any cardstock. So I'm going to go with, these are my 3 panels, and then what I was hoping to do was put one of these lovely pieces from the card blank on my larger section. So let's do that. Let's cut my card blank in half. Now, if you wanted to do this as is, you would simply just press this panel out. And like I say, I'm not going to demonstrate it, but you fold these tabs back, stick them here, and then mountain and valley fold this so that it all sort of sticks out like so. You'd stick that to your bottom there, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And then you'd have that would fold in, and then you'd put your topper on. Absolutely easy as pie.
So simple to do.
Yeah, it really is. And like I say, you get your full photographic instructions with this kit as well. So like I say, let's cut this in half. Not decided whether I'm going to use the frame or this piece here. They both work equally well. So let's move my scoreboard out of the way now that we've done everything we need to with that. And let's get kind of making this. Okay, so decisions. Let's go with this panel because it's a little bit thicker and there's a bit less mirror showing. So we'll have that on there. I'm going to just use some double-sided tape for this one. Nice and easy, not much construction to do. So we'll go straight in with that. Okay. Awesome. And then just popping that onto there. And then let's go in. I need to have this one. This educational one is my favourite bit about this kit.
They are really cool, aren't they?
With all the fun facts. It says puffins are small seabirds that only measure around 25 centimetres in length. They have black and white feathers and a large beak. Their eggs take 36 to 45 days to hatch. That doesn't seem very long. And their young are called pufflings. How cute. It even says at the bottom, aww. I just love that. I absolutely love that. I think the designers had such fun putting those little fact panels together because they're all just so cute and they'll really make you smile.
A lovely message from Michelle again about the concept card kits. I love your concept card kits. They are real showstoppers, but they are so easy to put together. And Viv says they're so easy to make. I make quite a few for my next door neighbour as she loves the quirkiness. I think that's what makes them really good, and I think for sort of like younger audiences for your cards as well, something that's got a little bit of fun, a little bit of a mechanism to it.
Oh, definitely.
They're gonna have absolutely loads of fun sort of opening the card, closing the card, and playing around with it rather than sort of like your flat standard cards, but such a great price for the amount of cards you're going to be able to make with this kit.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? And like you say, for kids, any interactivity is just so wonderful. Right, so next what we're going to do is, off the sheet, I've took out all my pyramage toppers, and I'm going to just kind of lay those in order of size. And then what you need to do, it does have this on the instructions, but you put foam pads on the back and only in the corners. And then that will mean that no bulky foam pads are showing. Obviously on this one it's not too bad because I'm going to obviously like tuck it in at the side. But on the classic, you know, concept cards, making them up as it is, you don't want any foam pads getting stuck on that mechanism. So just in the corners. Our round ones are absolutely wonderful for this job. They really do. Even on the smallest layers, they fit so well. I absolutely love our circular foam pads. So just going in with each layers, I've trimmed down to the square ones because I can obviously only fit 2 on once we start getting a bit smaller. Lining it up again is just so easy to do. You just sort of, just like that, absolutely so easy. And then finally our last little one. Oh, he's so cute. And then I think we are going to put that on, just going to slightly cover up him, and we're going to put that on the side of our card, kind of in the middle, so we've got this lovely frame around there. So again, let's put a little foam pad on there to pop that on. Again, I was half tempted to just pop it on this one, but sometimes with pyramage, it is kind of nice if it's not as bulky on that side. So I'm just going to pop that on there, just like so. Got that gorgeous imagery. Fold it all up so that I can line it up. We've got the handmade just for you in there as well. And then finally, I'm going to take my last little sentiment that you get on the sheet, which is this little strip sentiment saying happy birthday. So I'm going to just pop that on there as well. I'm going to pop some gemstones, and then it's another card made in minutes.
I know, it is, isn't it? Absolute minutes. And you've made this different than how you should, but it's still taken such a short amount of time because you've got everything that you need.
That's it, exactly. And I know that everything's printed lovely, everything's foiled lovely. I don't have to worry about covering anything up or what I'm going to make look nice because it already looks so, so nice. So let's go with some of our gemstones. Let's pick out these beautiful blue ones. It's going to go so nicely with that water imagery. So I'm just going to go with, I think, these 3 sort of medium ones just in this corner here, just to again really emphasize that gorgeous seaside, the sea sort of imagery that we've got going on there. And then 3 more on here just for a bit of good measure. And that is absolutely wonderful. So let's get this one shown off as well. Really, really easy to make. Fold back as well, my absolute favourite because it is so, so easy. Folds nice and flat to go in the same size envelopes as the concept cards ones as well.
So you're not having to think about that?
No, because I've kept all my panels the same size. It's just super easy to pop it in an envelope.
It's such a good idea, isn't it?
Yeah,
it looks
really
so
is.
good as well, doing it differently. Okay, shall we have another look at this week's Win It Weekly competition?
Yes.
Because this is a great prize this week. 4 people are winning our watercolour pencils. The question we are asking you is, what is considered good luck in autumn? A, eating squash, B, saluting a squirrel, or C, catching a falling leaf? Like, share and comment for your chance to win. And as always, we're going to announce the winners on this Friday's show. But today's show is all about our incredible Savannah Surprise concept card kits, and they are absolutely gorgeous. These beautiful 5x5 gatefolds just open up wonderfully to reveal this gorgeous shutter element, which just showcases that artwork absolutely beautifully. All of them have the most stunning sentiments on the inside to make anyone feel 100% loved and super, super happy and smiley when they receive these. You've got your little centre sort of belly bands to hold these all together, which I think really adds to the effect that we've got on these here. We've got your gorgeous lion, the most stunning giraffe, and then your zebra. Look at the accent foiling on these toppers as well. It is absolutely beautiful. You're getting everything you need in this collection to be able to make 3 of each design. You've got your instructions there as well for when you get this home, but do remember you can watch this show back so you can watch and follow Rebecca as she made hers. You've got your element sheets, and then you're going to receive your sort of card blank sheets to go with each and every single design, and then to finish it off, we're also throwing in the correct size envelopes, because we know it's such a struggle sometimes to be able to make sure that you've got them, but we've got them here for you as well. So for £14.99, this fantastic concept card kit can be yours today. So head over to the website, shop online, and get it in your baskets, because it sold so well yesterday. They had such a large stock of this, and we were so surprised that we were nearly halfway through all of the stock at the end of the hour. So make sure you're grabbing your hands on that. But if you're wanting to use these differently and you're thinking, oh, that concept card is really cool, but if I wanted to do something a little bit different, what could I do with that? Well, Rebecca's going to show us.
I certainly am. I'm really excited for this demo, actually. Okay, so let's get going. There's a couple of things that we need from our stash, but really nice essential items, nothing too fancy. So we're going to take our card blank first of all, and I've also got another 5x5 card blank. And we're going to make a sort of pop out spinner card. It's going to be really, really cool. Again, just dead inspired by the sort of pop out element, and I was like, well, what other card can I make that's kind of like that but a bit different? So I've got a 5x5 card here all ready to go, and I'm going to make the inside as well. I'm also going to bring in my Duo Design paper pad. This is an absolute favourite of mine. And I'm going to bring in some gold mirror as well. So this is the rosy gold and brushed metal, and you can see in some of the card samples that I designed, these just go so well because the colours are just perfect. You've got, you know, those soft naturals, those Savannah colours, and the nice, you know, they're not too obtrusive patterns. No. Obviously, I probably wouldn't pair these, but these are just great. So let's kind of get going then, shall we? So I'm going to open my card out first of all, and I'm going to do... I'm going to find just a nice colour that I kind of want. I'm pretty sure there's a nice black one. I think there's a grey one in here as well. This one's really nice too.
I like that gold.
I think I'm going to go with, oh my goodness, decisions. Let's go with this grey. That's kind of what I had in mind first of all. And we're going to do 2 5x5 mats to cover them both.
Okay.
Because you are going to be able to see that once we get this card put together. So just going in 5x5. I'm not going to mat and layer this with mirror because I'm just going to keep my card nice and light at this point. So we're just going to go right edge to edge with our brushed metal pattern paper, our duo designs. So again, I'm just going to cut that to 5x5 as well. And same again. So we've got 2 beautiful squares. So let's get that matted onto our card.
Sorry, Becca. Lots of people are guessing the answer to our question.
What are they guessing? Is there a standout answer yet?
It's C, catching a falling leaf.
Catching a falling leaf.
Well,
interesting.
We'll have to wait and see what comes out with that one. Pammy says this is one of my favourite duo design paper pads.
Oh, me too, Pammy. Yeah, like I say, it is surprising what partners you can find in your stash to go with kits. Sometimes you look at things and think, well, rose gold sequins and glitter bling-tastic, I don't think so with Sahara animals. But actually they really do. So let's pop that on right up to our score line. And then same again for the one on the right hand side. Okay, it's okay. So again, just kind of continuing that pattern as best I can, going as close to the score line without kind of interfering. And I'm just going to check, I've got a tiny bit of overhang to just trim off here. And yeah, there's nothing really to trim off on this side, but just being a bit pedantic, we're going to go there. Okay, so we're going to go back to our card blank. So what we're going to do, these are already scored at 2.5 and 7.5. We need to put one more score line down at the middle, and then that will give us our sort of pop out feature of our card. So we're going to line it up, and yeah, we're going to score that at 5 inches. Okay, I'm being kind of gentle through my zebra because we're then going to get a die and we're going to die cut that out. Okay, so then the one I've gone for is the Torn Edge Nesting Circles die. Again, just a beautiful one to go for with this. And I'm going to just stick that on there and run that through the machine. So let's just switch that on and grab the plates. Oh gosh, I think there's an extra one hiding here. Right, perfect. So I'm just going to pop that on top of there. Run it through. Awesome. So hopefully that's cut out really nicely for me. It has, I can kind of feel it popping out for me already. And then what you've got here is a zebra topper for another card. And then, like I say, I'm just going to go and rescore in that 5 because of it going through the die cutting machine. Obviously totally optional, you can do that all in one stage. And then we're just going to fold this back just like so. Give it a nice good crease. So I'm going to move the scoreboard out the way at this point. And then what we're going to do is I've gone the wrong way. We're going to stick this one here and we're just going to mountain and valley fold it so that this bit sticks out like so. So we just need to put some tape on the left and right hand side. So we'll do that now. Again, we'll go in with our fabulous red liner tape.
This is such an essential when you're making kinetic cards like this, and £9.99 for 50 metres of this tape is phenomenal.
It's really good, isn't it? It's absolutely amazing.
Today only as well.
Stock up,
today
guys.
Only. Emily just snuck that in there. So don't go trying to find this deal tomorrow, because it won't be there. You've got to get it today.
Get it today. Right, lovely. I'm also going to go in
with... Is this because when Dan finds out that you've done it, you'll be in trouble?
I asked him for that.
Oh, you did ask. Okay. But
yeah, we've got full permission.
Today only.
Okay, right. Let's get some of our tape again. So at this point, I'm going to go in with my invisible string. So I'm just going to cut myself 2 little pieces of red tape, and we're going to get that on just in a minute. I'm going to get my 2 pieces ready. Obviously with the invisible string, you need to pull it nice and tight. This has got a tiny bit of elastic in it as well. So again, just sort of spacing my hands out just here, and then going in with that red tape. Once you've got one on, it's really easy to like just sort of pull it taut again. So nice and tight on there, and then your tape just like so. Okay, next I'm going to take my tape off. Let's go on the left first of all. Okay, lining that up with the end of my card blank. Just gonna pop that onto there.
Such a good way of using.
It really is, isn't it? And then again, I'm just gonna stand my card up, give it a nice good crease at that point, and then get my my other piece on here. So again, I'm just gonna take my tape off. And again, just line that up onto the right hand side of my card. Just give my string another nice good pull and press it down again. Trim that off of there. And then we can decide what we want to stick on there. So we're going to come back to our element sheet. We've still got a full element sheet to play with as well. Absolutely loads. So let's go in with some of our smaller ones for our little spinner. So we're going to go in with this zebra, and then it doesn't stick too much out when we're folding it up. And then let's go with this enjoy your day as well. Like I say, if you want the bigger image, these 2 are also the same size as well. So super easy. I'm just going to pop I might pop a glue dot on actually.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So I'm going to stick this one on the front and then this enjoy your day on the back. So I'm just taking the backing off of that, kind of lining it up fairly centrally. And then I can just go in with the other little element here and nestle those together, sort of like a sandwich. And then that will be our little spinner there for us. Absolutely gorgeous. It'll still go in a 5x5 envelope, and obviously you can always tuck that in once you're folding it up. Right, let's get to the front then, shall we? Like I say, we've still got absolutely loads left to play with, and we're doing absolutely fine for time. So let's make this front just as special as the inside. So I'm going to go in with a 5x5 Miri mat, and then I'm going to bring back in my strips that were left over because I used 2 pieces of that paper, so it makes sense to bring it back in. So obviously you're going to have a join, but we're going to cover that up, absolutely no problem. So we're going to cut that to 2 notches under the 5 and put those in the centre of, well, we're just going to mat and layer them just like we would with anything else. So I'm just going to pop some double-sided tape on here. It's really going to be a really nice sort of showstopper card. It's
going to be just as special as the way that they were designed to work, and using all of the elements that you've got here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And being able to add Miri, some dual design paper pads, but make something completely different.
Yeah, that's it, exactly, and that's it. And because you get 12 designs, even if you keep 1 or 2 back to make a super extra special project, you know, you still got all those lovely, you know, you're not feeling like you're not making it as intended by saving a few just for, you know, just to experiment with and sort of play around with. So I'm going to layer that on there, line it up nicely. And like I say, don't worry about that join, we're going to cover that up. So next we are going to go in with our wonderful sort of, this would normally be the shutter panel as well. I'm going to pop this out here, and I'm going to grab some acetate because we're going to make a shaker with this.
Okay.
Why not? Let's just throw everything at this card. Let's stick it onto the acetate first and then we can trim down. So I'm going to trim off my tabs. I'm not going to use scissors for that. I'm just going to be really speedy and trim those off with my paper trimmer. Again, it just gives that extra element, especially if you're giving it to, you know, a younger recipient. They're just going to absolutely love it. But it's completely optional. Obviously, you don't have to make it. You could just stick this over the join and just leave it be. You know, pop some foam pads on it. Again, just laying that onto our acetate, getting lots of coverage with my tape.
Yeah, because we don't want anything to be able to move when you're making a shaker card.
No, that's it. We don't want any misbehaviour for this card. I've got my sequins ready to go. We've got some lovely green ones, or we've got some black ones, which I'm really tempted to go with as well. Okay, so sticking that onto the edge, I'm going to obviously use the corner so it's nice and tight and I'm not wasting too much acetate. I'm going to trim that out. Just as close as I can get to that, that pattern tab. And then I'm going to pop my zebra on here. Yeah, that's going to look so good. I'm going to lay that on flat. So again, I'm just going to use some double-sided tape for that. Trim off those pips. Just such wonderful imagery, aren't they? I just think wild animals are just so, they're just stunning, aren't they? They take your breath away.
They do. Especially the 4 that have been selected to work in this with this concept card. They are truly probably our favourite ones.
Yeah, and the most recognisable as well, aren't they? Right, so what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to go all the way around my circle with my foam pad so that nothing escapes. So really, really nice and easy to do. Our strips are absolutely perfect for this job. So lining those 2 up really nicely and then bringing it round to meet that other strip there. Okay, and then just for a little bit of extra height so that it all stands really, really nice and proud, I'm just going to put an extra one on at the top and bottom there. Okay, sequin time. Just going to go in with some black ones. Obviously, zebra being black and white, these are going to look so nice. And I'm just going to pop in a few. Not going to go too mad. Okay, that should absolutely do. It's just a little bit of something snazzy. Remove all the backing from my foam pads and then we'll stick that over our card just like so. Awesome. Oh, absolutely love that. Right, okay, so let's go with some final toppers to embellish. We'll go with Go Wild, It's Your Birthday. You're the best as well. And then again, we've still got those 2 fishtail banners, a zebra and the Lovingly Handmade one as well.
Loads on here.
Absolutely loads. We've got this left over. We've got our band, our like border strip, so loads and loads left over. Okay, so let's get this stuck on here. Just going to pop that on over there. Edge it a bit, there we go, that's perfect. And then one more just on here. And I'm just going to pop a smidge of tape just so that that other half of that strip sentiment just sits really nicely. Right, sorry, I could just feel that buckling up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it straight on there, and then I can put that button topper just on there like so. Okay, wonderful. Again, I'm going to finish off with some gemstones. I'll go black to match my sequins, and then we can just pop this on the front of our card now. Super, super glamorous. And then let's get some tape and pop that onto our card. So I'm going to bring that back in. So we've got that just here. And then I'm going to pop some double-sided tape on there to finish this off. So like I say, the front looks just as snazzy as the middle.
Absolutely.
We've covered all the white spaces. It's looking really good. And then let's just pop that onto there. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Okay, right, let's get that propped up just like so. Just move my rubbish out the way.
Viv says, I'm loving this. It's so clever.
It really is, isn't it? So we've got our shaker on the front and our Duo Design paper pad, our lovely sentiments, and then we are going to open that up to reveal. We've still got that gorgeous poetic statement there, and then we've got our little spinner.
So clever. Thank you, Rebecca.
You're very welcome.
Really cool demos today. But that's all we have time for. We hope you've really loved our brand new concept cards. Head over to the website to purchase both them and any of our previous ones. They'll all be available on the website for you to have a look at. Anne-Marie's on Gemporia today. She is on there at, I don't think that's the right thingy, Emily. Yeah, it's not Gemporia Lifestyle, it's actual Gemporia. I know, it's the big one. It is the big one. So Gemporia TV today, I think its channel, it's either above or below, so I think it's 72. I think. Gems TV, it might come up as Gems TV. Well, we're just going to double check that for you so we can make sure that it is the right one.
Sky 665.
Sky 665.
Freeview 45.
Freeview 45. Oh, we'll skip down numbers.
Virgin Media 755.
If you're Virgin Media, 755.
FreeSat 805.
And FreeSat is 805. So any of those channels, catch her today on actual Gemporia. It's a big thing, people, because you can catch her with some amazing Christmas products and really good prices. And then tomorrow we have a brand new stamp selection for you. Rebecca and Rachel are going to be here with those ones. But have a lovely rest of your day, and we will see you all again tomorrow.